Shut up and sit down.
I love them! Hey, I'm Simon.
I'm Ellie.
And we are drinking a couple of fancy cocktails that are apparently called...
Mango Bedtime.
Mango Bedtime, for some reason. Because after you've drunk one of them, it's you just want to go to bed.
They're really strong.
They are really strong. And we are surprising each other with movie trailers that the other person has not yet seen and filming our silly reactions.
So what is the trailer you have for me now?
Well, I am so excited about this one. This one features two of your favorite people that you would not... If somebody asked you to name a list of your 100 favorite actors, you probably wouldn't even name these people.
Ooh.
But when you see this trailer, you will say, I love them! Like that, in that exact same voice. I love them! Like, kind of like Pee Wee Herman on acid.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna now.
Exactly like that.
No, I'm determined not to.
And this, to me, looks like an absolute blast. It's got a killer kind of core cast of actors and an incredible supporting cast as well. And it comes out on October the 16th, the same night that you get Love and Monsters. So you can watch this first, then Love and Monsters. You can do it the other way round. Depends how Halloween-y and monstery you're feeling. But see what you think of this trailer.
Every time I go to a Chinese restaurant, all of my friends get like, Will, order a Mandarin, bro.
I love that guy.
Jimmy O Yang.
Bro, we're in Panda Express. Her name tag says Consuela on it. I don't think that's a Mandarin name.
Look at the road ahead of me right now, and it's in a cubicle selling things I don't believe in.
Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Believe in. Hanford, California, Stephen Perry, Journey.
Bill Burr.
The only silver lining is I can't possibly hang myself in a cubicle.
Yo! Jeong!
Pennsylvania Improv asked me if I could recommend a comic last minute.
I said you, he said great.
Oh, wow.
Guess who's headlining?
Billy G?
1, 2, 3. Oh, Billy!
At an improv? That's a big deal.
If you want to make this more than a one-time thing, make the audience laugh.
I've been a little bit of a bummer lately, and my girlfriend said if I was a city, I would be like Seattle.
What's he doing?
Or,
He's
you know,
dying.
what if I really...
Who is this? This is Willie. Just seen this
Yep.
weekend. Super funny guy.
So, Will, what's going on in your world?
So, I'm from Ohio. Oh, come on. Well, originally, I was from Kansas.
That's not funny either.
Maybe stand-up is just not really in the cards, you know?
Yeah, he bombed. He bombed hard, too. Your ass should be on the TSA watch list.
I'm not like the macho guy. Like, I'm really good-looking if you're into anime.
The thing about stand-up is that you have a chance to be better today than you was yesterday.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Will Chu!
Ohio sucks!
Taste that. Eat a little bite. Get that up in you. What?
So, you've now seen the trailer for the opening act that opens on October 16th, starring Jimmy O Yang and Ken Jeong, and a whole bunch of awesome comedians, like Cedric the Entertainer, and Roy Wood Jr.'s sneaking around in there. Like, there's...
Oh, I didn't spot him.
Yeah, he's he got face blindness.
One of us does.
One of us does. What did you think of the opening act?
It looks awesome. I really like the idea of getting a load of stand-up comedians to just be in a movie about stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
They get to play all the people that have tortured them while they were trying to make a name for themselves, like DJs and like people who book acts for comedy clubs. And I love the idea of like they get to show us what it's actually like.
That was exactly what I liked about it as well. Like, these guys have lived the hecklers, the shows that just bombed, the jokes that didn't land. This is all coming from personal experience. And they're obviously having a blast making this as well, which you know we love.
It must be so therapeutic as well, because I mean, with comedians, it tends to be there's a fairly small pool of them in like specific areas. So you tend to all know each other, and just that you get to make a movie together, kind of just playing all of these people that you know and that have tortured you, and you just get to like have therapy together by like acting out all these horrible things you've had to endure that is familiar to all of you.
And I guess stepping back a second, if you don't recognize Jimmy O Yang, then clearly you haven't watched Silicon Valley, where he was just incredible as Jin Yang in that.
So good.
But he also has a great stand-up act as well. There's like stand-up specials on Prime Video at the moment for free. He's really, really funny. Ken Jeong, if you don't recognize him, then you haven't watched Community. And, you know,
And The Hangover.
And The Hangover, yes!
Franchise.
If you haven't seen Community, and it was a sleeper that kind of went under our radar for a long time, it's really, really funny. And Ken Jeong is awesome in that. But to me, like, the thing that got me with this is the number of A-list comedians that are packed into it. And just because they're comedians, you know, they're less well known, but this would be like having Brad Pitt and Robert De Niro and Al Pacino all starring in a film together, and like Brad Pitt and Robert De Niro and Al Pacino having bit parts kind of acting in the background. It's just awesome to see the lineup on this.
I can't wait to see it. It looks so fun. I probably wouldn't do it in a double feature with Love and Monsters. I feel there's tonally very different.
Or maybe just hold Love and Monsters to your Halloween party.
Yes, of no one time.
Yeah, of just you in your lounge with a takeout.
Don't invite anyone to your Halloween party.
Yes.
Solo parties, Zoom parties only. Stay safe.
And we will see you, my friends, on the next Drunk Trailer Ambush.
Peace out, nuts.
Bye.
Shut up and sit down.